Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content to catch up on. And if you are returning, well, friends, I tell you all the time, thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on the channel, friends. It's been a few days since I've been able to film for you guys, and I have been missing you. It's so funny when I step away from the collective energy for like longer than a couple days. I'm like, oh, I miss my babies. I want to see what's going on with you guys. So here I am. I am so happy to be able to be filming this for us here on YouTube. And let's get to it, friends. Today, we are going to be looking into what's next for you in love. Now, I do want to preface this by saying that this can be a triggering reading because this isn't necessarily talking about who we're going to be dating next. We're looking into what's next in your love life, meaning what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment or what's next for you in that area. Now, there may or may not be a group that does include a relationship. So I do suggest that if you are listening to a group and it's not really vibing with what you are going through or what what you want to hear, maybe, feel free to check out another group. And as always, it's a collective reading on YouTube, friends. Not everything is going to resonate. You'll know if the reading is for you because you'll just feel it. You'll feel like I'm talking right to you, like I'm talking directly to you, friends. All right, let's begin. We have three groups to choose from. I do want to give a shout out today to our friends. My friend, La Conchita Bonita. She is this amazing Latina entrepreneur, and I saw her this weekend. And she makes all of these awesome decals. These actually aren't stickers. I turned them into stickers, but these are decals that you can buy from her. They are permanent vinyl stickers. So it's like the kind that you can put on like mugs or like cups, and they're permanent. So she has all these cute ones, and I went crazy when I saw all of the selection that she had. So she was so just generous and awesome enough to donate some for us here on the channel. So these are the first three from her that I'm going to be using. I hope that you guys enjoy them as much as I did. I know that they made me chuckle. So friends, yeah, we have three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into what is next for you in love. Friends, this topic can be triggering, I will say. Because what might be next for you we may not be talking about a next relationship. It could be about a healing period or, I don't know. We'll see what comes through. But with that being said, just know it's a collective reading on YouTube. Only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. If something happens to be confusing you or triggering you, those are all just signs that it's probably not your story. And that's okay, friends. It does happen. I just appreciate you guys being here. All right. My group number ones, you know what? We are going to begin by checking in on your current energy when it comes to love and see what's currently going on in your love life. That'll help you connect with this group and see if it's your message or not. And then we'll be moving into asking the question, what's next for you? All right, my group number ones, let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. My group number ones, please, Spirit. My group number ones, what is currently going on in their love life? Messages for my group number ones. How would they know this is their group? What's currently going on with them? What's going on in their love life presently? How will they know that this group is for them? Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. What's currently going on in their love life? How will they know this group is for them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones, please. What's currently going on in my group number one's love life? We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Tower. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So it feels like you guys had some kind of situation that you're like, I just heard that's it. No more. That's the last time. Or like, yeah, because it feels like something caught you off guard. And maybe there was a situation that you were expecting it to like move forward, or, you thought more was going to come of it. And maybe there was like a sudden realization. Now, whatever the realization is, it's interesting because it starts off as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like you're healing from that, or you're like recovering from that. But it does feel like there was something here that was maybe a little jarring that happened, that needed to happen in order for you to kind of let go of something that you were attached to, or some kind of negative energy, or some kind of addiction or pattern that was happening here with that Devil in reverse. You guys could have been dealing with a Capricorn. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now you're defensive, or you're protective, I should say. Why the Five of Pentacles? You're on a break. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like you're recovering from this. I feel like this already happened. Why the Tower? You could have been dealing with a Scorpio. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You could have found yourself in a situation where you were overgiving, or your emotions or your interest wasn't reciprocated. And it's almost like you guys are like, well, I'm kind of done with that for now. I need to heal. I need to focus on myself. I feel like you guys are focused on healing and just taking a break. I feel like you pulled your attention away from certain things. Maybe you guys are just focused on your own success now. Why the Seven of Wands? The Fool in reverse. You're like, I don't even want it anymore. Literally, I was like, I don't even want it. Yeah. So whatever happened here, I feel like it left you being like, fuck love. I'm done with that for now. Or at least this situation. You're like, I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. I'm not waiting around to see anything else. I saw enough. I know enough. My group number ones, if that sounds familiar, then welcome to your reading. We have Capricorn and Aquarius and Scorpio. So I feel like you guys are taking a break and, like I said, focused on resting, focused on yourselves, maybe bettering your financial situation for some of you. It's their current situation in love. You guys could have been dealing with someone that was confusing, or you guys are currently like maybe fantasizing about the kind of love you want to receive from someone, the mature level of love. Just be careful if this is what you're doing, that you're not basing it off of your last experience, meaning like, don't base your dream person off of what your last person wasn't. Like, base your dream person off of like literally qualities that you would want in a partner, not qualities, not like based off of the qualities that your past partner didn't have, or, something like that. That's not for everyone, but that's for some of you. You would know it. Because I feel like the ways in which you accept love and are shown love, like there's something here that's been very confusing about that. Or maybe it's also you, like how you overgive when you're in love, and the things you do for others and what you expect in return. Because there could be something about a repeating pattern here of the type of partners that you've attracted, or situations that you found yourself in with like potential people that you saw potential in, or that but at the end of the day, I don't really know how they showed up. It almost seems like it left you wondering or guessing, and it didn't feel good at the end of the day. Some of you could have been, this is a person that you've been dealing with like repeatedly, or repeated some kind of cycle with. We have water coming through, Taurus, Libra, and Aries as well. And maybe this is, you guys are finding yourselves at this place again. Again, I keep hearing never again or again. It's like there's something about again. And it's like maybe you guys are finding yourselves here again, thinking about a relationship or a person. And even if it's a different person than you dealt with in the past, it's like the thought patterns are the same, or what ended up happening, there was some similarities. And maybe there's some healing that's going on and awareness that's coming in. This is, part how you love, but also part knowing that when you are in love, or when you do care about someone, having that awareness so that you don't fall into these non-reciprocated situations as easily. I mean, you have a good heart, so I get it. It's going to happen. There's so many shitty people out there. Can all the shitty people go to that way and then all the good people go that way? In relationships. And I guess, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. All right. Group number ones. Let's see what's next in love for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What is next for my group number ones in love? What's next for my group number ones in love? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number ones in love? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number ones in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number ones in love? What's next? What's next for my group number ones in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for them in love? We have the King of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We're going to put her upright because she did want to flip around, didn't she? Oh, yeah, she did. You guys are being so smart. Listen, my group number ones. You guys are focused on your money, your home, your responsibilities. You guys are being very logical and very practical. You're kind of focused on that, but there is a but here. Some of you may be getting over or moving past something that happened with an air sign or a King of Swords. For the vast majority, I feel like the majority of you, though, this is focusing on something regarding your career, your home, your money. You could be realizing that that's what needs your attention. You're like cultivating more for yourself. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. There is something here that's coming up about finances for some of you, even though this is a love reading. But some of you could be choosing to shift your focus away from love and focus on this. If that message is for you, then you know that's for you. Now, let's talk about for others of you that this is regarding a person. I do feel like you're letting go of something that happened. Maybe that tower, it's like you're healing through it because those swords are coming out. But at the same time, there's still something here that this person is either being like selfish on or they're just kind of doing their own thing. Because I do kind of feel like for some of you, there is some kind of connection or reconciliation. It doesn't feel like it's brand new energy. So if you guys aren't dealing with anyone, then you know that that part of the message isn't for you. But let's continue. Yeah, a lot of you are not choosing, like, even if the opportunity is there, like, regardless, I think you guys have options. I know you do. The Empress always has options. But this says that you're reverting back to what you've done in the past, which is it's almost like you go home to yourself. And that doesn't mean you're going home lonely. I literally mean that in a spiritual sense, like you're coming back home to yourself. You're, you guys are showing up as being very grounded and your standards are high, meaning if nothing is coming in that matches that, you're not going to entertain it. So a lot of you are choosing to put love on the back burner. You're choosing to kind of fully heal from the past. Why the Five of Cups? So another message that I'm getting here is some of you have like regrets over maybe, okay, different things coming through. Some of you guys could have like regrets over how you're affected when you're in a relationship or this past person that you dealt with or whatever you guys just came through. Maybe that tower moment actually had to do with your money or finances or career, and it didn't have to do with love, but because that happened, it's affecting your love life. It feels like there's something here that you want to focus on outside of romantic love. Some of you guys could be feeling like you want to reconnect with family or things that you've been putting on the back burner and kind of like ignoring this Judgment in reverse. It's almost like we haven't been wanting to address these things. And I feel like you guys are just trying to come back and like focus back on your own life. This feels like something that you already know how to do. Some of you guys could be very focused on your company if you own one or your business, something that you run. There could be something going on there that requires your attention, and that's why you're shifting your priorities over. And a lot of you aren't really looking for love. I do think that you guys have options. There we go. Queen of Wands. Some of you guys could have two options of people that are interested in you. But I don't necessarily think that you guys are quite ready or open to kind of do that. It feels like a lot of you want to create some kind of progress in another area of your life. Some of you could even be thinking of moving or maybe doing something with your home. I'm just kind of getting that you're thinking of your next move and it's not relating to a relationship. And even if a relationship is on your mind, I don't necessarily think you guys are saying yes to repeating some kind of cycle, that you're just unsure if it's gonna, like, if it's almost like if there's no guarantees, you're not really giving into it. And this definitely doesn't have any guarantees. You guys are letting go of a lot of things that you were holding on to that was creating some kind of burden in the past. So I almost feel like, we're going into springtime here. Um, so depending on where you live, but this feels like it's almost like new you in the spring, or it's like you're being reborn and you're taking your time. You're not being like impatient. You're not feeling like frustrated. You're just literally like, this is what's best. And because of that, it's making you that much more attractive to other people. So, again, even if you wanted to entertain the thought of a relationship or a connection, I do think you can, but a lot of you aren't going to be choosing to, because it's almost like maybe you don't want to get derailed. And as I say that, yeah, look at, you have Five of Wands in reverse, the Two of Swords. You have the Two of Cups and the Devil. Do I repeat it? I don't know if I want to go there. I don't know if I want to, even if it is lusty, even if your, body's wanting it, or you want that. There's a part of you that's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to revisit. I don't know if I want to sip on the devil's Kool-Aid, because I know how I like to sippy sip. And the next thing you know, you got a Stanley ass cup. Those things are so giant, y'all. Stanley drinkers, where you at? But listen, you can't be having a Stanley size of the devil, because then you're hooked. It's too much. It's a whole last, what is it, like 300 ounces. All right, babies. You're not done with love, obviously, but you're kind of done with it for now. Some of you guys are turning back into like your more spiritual practices. Maybe this has been coming up lately, which is interesting. Some of you guys could even be like practicing celibacy and just tuning in that way to like getting more like, yeah, I guess that's spiritual, right? Because I just feel like you're a lot more self-focused. And maybe you guys are even like wondering, like, what do I want out of a relationship? Who is my ideal person? Or if there's a person on your mind, maybe you're just wondering, like, what would make this work? Or is this a toxic attachment? Some of you guys could be wondering, is that all this is? Is this going to keep repeating the same way? And I think until you kind of feel more in the clear, like things are becoming more obvious, you're just continuing on your own way. And a lot of you're just waiting for the right thing, the right person, especially if you are going single and solo and on some eat, pray, love shit, right? Now the next person that comes in is not going to be so easy, because you're like, wait a second, I'm a little born again over here, okay? A little born again virgin. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Anything else, please? What's next for them in love? Messages for my group number ones. Messages for my group number ones. What's next for them in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for my group number ones in love? What's next for my group number ones in love? Thank you, Spirit. Some of you guys could be like on a health journey too. or just, trying to pick up like healthier habits as well, things that are good for you. Maybe adding some, I don't know, green juice, some vitamins, some sunlight. Treat yourself like a houseplant. You'd be shocked at what happens. Next thing you know, you're sprouting new leaves. 2 of Cups. All right. What's next for my group number ones in love? Yeah, you're gaining clarity, bitches, on what you want in a soulmate and a relationship. You could even be gaining clarity about a relationship if you guys are dealing with someone and you're kind of, no, listen, you're really starting to kind of like literally feet in the ground about what you want in a relationship. I'm getting the feeling this isn't a group that's looking to just date to hook up or date for fun. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just picking up that there is a higher seriousness when it comes to what we're looking for in love. So, if you're just looking for casual, this may not be your story, but because what I'm picking up heavy here is that someone is really realizing some shit about their morals, their beliefs, their commitments. This is the kind of stuff that when we are not really like, we haven't really gone through too much life experience that we know what we're looking for in a partner. So this feels like the energy of you guys went through some shit and now you're realizing what you're going to want and need and require out of a partner. And a lot of that has to do with your beliefs, your morals, your truths, your background, your culture, your tradition, things like that, right? And you're kind of some of you are finding yourselves at a fork in the road when it comes to that. We have Queen of Pentacles. You guys are weighing out your responsibilities, your options. Some of you guys could be parents, or you want to be a parent, a mother, or you want to maybe, again, for those of you that are business owners, it's like what you want out of that. It's tied into your love life too. For those of you that your business is showing up in your love reading, it's because they're tied in. All right, why the 2 of Cups, please? You're viewing relationships different. That's what's next for you in love, is you're viewing love and relationships different, and you're realizing how some of your own past traumas or past energies have been holding you back. You're also realizing how some past things have kept you confused or in the loop. And maybe you're also kind of thinking of times that things moved a little too quickly. And because of that, it was hot and heavy and confusing, and it was full of fantasy. Just self-realizations that are coming in that is going to really help you gain clarity as to what you want, need, and deserve out of a relationship. So there, I am getting, you guys are maturing when it comes to your love life. By the Hierophant, please. Romance is coming through. Now, for some of you, this could be a past person that is coming through, but they're coming through with, the intentions aren't really clear. But there seems something very respectful about their approach per se. But for most of you, this is about the type of committed relationship that you want, and this feels like it's based on romance. It's you're over here thinking of the options. You're thinking of what you would love to have in your life. So a lot of you are kind of feeling anxious over like this choice or uncertainty of which direction to go in. But essentially, you guys are already on the right path because you guys are doing the best you can by being focused on improving yourselves. And when you do that, you grow as a person, and therefore the next person that you're with, you're going to be able to identify things. Am I repeating this? Is this, it's just you're not repeating the same cycles. I do want to say, I do feel promotions and leveling up is coming through for you guys as a whole. So if you guys have been expecting a promotion at work or a promotion in life, an increase in money over something you've been working on, or a specific outcome when it comes to, I don't like to talk about this, but let's say it's like taxes or legal or something, it looks like it's going to be okay. You guys are coming up on top. You guys are coming up balanced. All right. So lots of clarity coming in for you when it comes to a certain person or relationships in general. But I do feel you guys are taking a break when it comes to love. And there's a shift in there's a shift in your focus, and it feels like it's beneficial and necessary for you guys. All right, my group number ones. Let's get some oracle cards for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. Thank you, Spirit. We have sadness, confidence. Some of you guys could be in your feels, over your love life. But honestly, it doesn't seem like that's energy that sticks. It feels like you're doing other things that help flip that around. You're focused on your growth. A lot of you guys could be channeling that sadness into things like working out or your ideas, your creative flow, something that's beneficial to you. Then we have mystery. That makes me think of you just surrendering to the unknown. There's a lot here that's also being suppressed that's coming through as well. And that could be part of that tower moment and what triggered these feelings to surface. It's all of this past stuff and these, like that Six of Cups in reverse, that past energy that keeps us like tied. Maybe it's even like recognizing like trauma bonds as well with other people. So it's like all that stuff is coming to the surface. And then your intuition is guiding you. So you guys could be feeling like it's time to kind of be solo, or it's best to just kind of take a break from now. And that's good. The more you do that, the more confident you're going to be when following your intuition as well. I didn't realize trust was reversed, guys. Does dyslexia work like that too, where I don't realize things are upside down? Good God. We have trust. I love this because we were talking about trusting your intuition and also trusting yourself and your growth. When you feel better about yourself, when you're experiencing growth, you're going to be more confident in how you show up in relationships and what you're accepting of and where the standard is. All right. Let's see. Let's get some initials for you guys. Why not? Why not? All right. We have MO. So we have mom. So someone could be a parent. We also have DD. So dad, parents in the house coming through. We have XO. You guys could be missing like physical touch if you're not like with someone. It's the X's and O's. We have NP. No problem. I can hug myself. No problem. NPI, we have WM, West something. We have PR, Puerto Rico, PRT, part BC. All right. My group number ones, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into what's next for you in love, friends. I do have to preface this in case you missed it in the intro. This isn't specifically looking into your next relationship. Now, if we do have a person that pops in, of course, we will love to dive into that popcorn. But this could be picking up on just a healing period for you, or a period of time where you're finding fulfillment outside of romantic love. So I just want to say that, okay? Because, the expectations sometimes. But with that being said, it is a collective reading on YouTube. So if the message isn't sitting right for you or right with you, if it doesn't feel like it's for you, if it's confusing or if it's triggering, please feel free to check out another group or another reading or another reader. It's totally up to you, friends. Customize your own experience. And let's begin. My group number twos. Let's see my Delulu group. I love it. Let's get to it. We are going to begin by asking what's currently going on in your love life, and that'll help you connect to this group. That'll help you identify if there is a message for you in this reading. All right, my group number twos, you should be able to recognize your own energy in this part of the reading. So let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number twos. My group number twos, please, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, love life. What's currently going on in their love life? How would they know that this reading is for them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. What's currently going on in their love life? How would they know that this reading is theirs? How will they know that this is their group? Messages for my group number twos, please. What's currently going on in their love life? What can we know about what's going on in their love life? Hopefully it's not a mess like my shuffling is right now. My poor little cards. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. What's currently going on with them in their love life? King of Cups in reverse. Not the King of Cups in reverse, guys. What's going on? You guys are keeping to yourselves. I don't know. It's interesting. It's kind of like a little mixed bag of energy because it's like there's emotional withdrawing. There's like, fuck that, fuck love. I'm not dealing with that, or I'm closed off to it. I'm by myself and it's exactly how I want to be, right? But at the same time, it's like there's some kind of opportunity here that's also kind of lingering. With Temperance in reverse, it tells me that we're not really approaching this in the most grounded way. You could be losing patience, or you could be it's like swinging from one way to another. It's like you're either not dating and okay with it, or you're just keeping yourself and okay with it, or it's happening and you're saying that that's what you want, but in reality it's like it's getting to you. Because I'm not getting that things are, I don't know, it's almost like I don't want to say throwing a tantrum, but it's almost like we're like, nope, this is exactly how I want it. But at the same time, I don't know if we do, right? Why the King of Cups in reverse? Messages for my group number twos. What's currently going on in their love life? Or this could be someone that you're dealing with that's like emotionally withdrawn. Yeah, I'm getting not happy. That's how I was feeling when I was tapping into that. Not happy. Someone's not happy here. Why the Nine of Cups? Why the Hermit? So you guys could be in separation or in some kind of, just keeping to yourselves because you guys are hurt. There's a big collective energy. I guess when we're hurt, we're just going to focus on our money, huh? Because a lot of you, that's what you could be doing. You guys could have a new job or a new opportunity to make more money. But at the same time, I do feel like you guys are heartbroken or you're disappointed. There's almost like, I don't know if you guys want to walk away from a situation, or there's a situation you want to return back to, but it feels like there's some kind of struggle there with that. And it feels like we're not happy right now. Someone could be like withdrawn from us, someone that you're dealing with, or that's just yourself, that you're just kind of, you're not happy and you're emotionally withdrawn, but at the same time, you're not doing anything really about it to help kind of make yourself feel better to some way. So you guys are maybe focused on what isn't or what wasn't, or a situation that was unbalanced or unjust, something that happened to you that disappointed you. Maybe you're just disappointed in love, in the fact that you're frustrated over how things have been. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone who's a business owner, or, this King of Pentacles, someone who's focused on their work, their money. I do feel like someone is focused on that. If it's not you and you guys are dealing with someone, that could be what's going on with them. But you're still hopeful, secretly hopeful. I love that it's with the moon, because it does feel like you might even feel powerless to love or to a connection that you currently have, or the idea of one. Because I definitely feel like you guys are still hopeful about it, even if you don't talk about it, even if you keep this hidden. Maybe it's even a hidden desire that you have for a specific someone or for a relationship in general. But it feels like right now you're trying to kind of put this, away, or step away from it or heal from it, focus on other things. But there is here a wanting, I almost said yearning, for a new beginning here. For some of you, it's like revisiting something with someone that you already know, or just a new opportunity. But it feels like for some of you, you feel powerless in the situation. You could have been dealing with someone that was in and out, or things were kind of back and forth, or they were juggling. Maybe you were dealing with someone that you felt you couldn't trust. This feels like for some of you, you could be worried that you were friend zoned, or you're worried about this opportunity. But it doesn't feel, if you guys are dealing with someone, it doesn't feel like you guys are talking to them. It feels like there's some kind of separation, and there's a lot of frustration as well. Hope, but there's still frustration, right? Someone here could be waiting for the opportunity for commitment or for someone to come in more stable and loyal. And it doesn't really feel like you fully have moved on or disengaged or walked away from whatever this is. My group number twos, if that sounds like you and your energy or your situation, then stick around with me. Let's move into phase two, my friends. My group number twos, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number twos in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for my group number twos in love? What's next for them in love? Thank you, Spirit. What do they need to know about what's next for them in love? What's coming up for my group number twos? What's next for them in love? Thank you, Spirit. Some of you guys could be dealing already with a soulmate, that things have been touch and go. That could be coming through. That I keep seeing Two of Cups. I also keep seeing Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups coming through. So we'll see if they end up flying out. But it feels like there's something about a reconciliation or wanting to feel better about relationships in general. If it's not a specific person, it's almost like something new, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What's next for my group number twos in love? What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number twos? So we have the Tower. So there's an unexpected change that's going to kind of hinder things. There's something that happens that kind of puts your love life on hold, or it puts a situation on hold. It might even bring it to an end. It does feel like there's something that's changing in your love life. It doesn't feel like you're putting much time or energy into whatever this is. Why the Tower? Yeah, there's an unexpected situation, and I don't think you're happy about it. Or there's some change up that happens, and it feels like it's meant to bring this to an end or bring something to an end. But I'm not thinking that you guys might see this as a waste of time. Or why the Ten of Cups in reverse, please? What's next for them in love? Why the Hangman? So I think things are going to, so for those of you that are already in this energy, it feels like it's still prolonging. It feels like we're not like able to kind of make progress. And it doesn't really feel like, I don't know how much time or energy you're investing in trying to have forward movement in your love life or actively kind of doing something to change it. It just kind of feels like you're kind of sitting in frustration over the way that things are. It's like you're still hopeful about things, but you're just going with the flow. You're allowing things to progress. You know, things don't really feel in balance, but it's like we're still moving forward. But at the same time, it's almost like there's, I don't know if it's like reluctancy or it's hard to kind of close something out or let something go. Some of you guys could even be like kind of separating yourself from friends. I am getting that with that Three of Cups in reverse and that Death card. There could be certain friendships or dynamics that you kind of decide to step back from. Not necessarily cut off, but I am feeling like you're creating distance. You're trying to kind of feel things out until you have a clearer understanding of what to do or what's going on or what you want. You guys could be letting go of control or letting go of something, a situation, especially if it's that situation that you don't feel you're in control of. You could be surrendering. Messages for my group number twos. What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number twos in love? Hermit. Two of Cups. So you guys are still in separation from this person or from relationships or you're just kind of being very reflective about what you want in relationships. Something happened that could have shattered your idea or all these illusions that you had. It could have brought you back down to reality. And now you're being very reflective about love or soulmates or relationships or this specific person. If it's a specific person, it's going to be different for everyone. You're healing. There's like, this is a necessary part of your process, by the way. I know it's not fun, but it's almost like something here had to kind of, I call it being benched, right? Like being benched on the sidelines. You're not an active participant right now. You're watching the game and you're thinking and you're kind of, time is passing and things, you're going to start to kind of change your mind on certain things. I do feel you're keeping to yourself a lot. You're thinking back, you're remembering. Maybe the math is mathin', you're making sense of some past situations and you're seeing them for what they are, or you're realizing some things. But something here is too inconsistent. It's like maybe that was a situation that you were dealing with, that there was no consistency. You weren't happy with it. That could be friends, that could be romantic, but I definitely feel you're stepping back from that. It's like, I don't want it. If it doesn't bring me loyalty, if it doesn't bring me stability, I don't want it. All right, messages for my group number 2s, please. What's next for my group number 2s in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for my group number 2s in love? What's next for my group number 2s in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for my group number 2s in love? What's next for my group number 2s in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number 2s in love? One more shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. What's next for them in love? Messages for my group number 2s, please. What's next for my group number 2s in love? We have the Page of Wands. Uh-oh. What's this? Which way do you want to go? We'll take it upright. All right, you guys could be going out. Yeah, you guys could be starting to go out. Some of you guys could be thinking about dating. And then we have there's no real plan. I see you guys. Okay, so I don't necessarily feel it might be just dating. I feel like you guys are going out and celebrating and like just bringing more fun and more joy into your life. And there is no real plan. There is no, I'm going to go out and meet someone, or I'm going to be on the apps. I'm purposely out there trying to meet someone. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like you're more focused on what's going to make you happy right now. And it feels like for some of you guys, it's like party time with your friends. You guys could be also focused on new projects at work. I feel you guys are very dedicated to something, to your goals, or to, you know, whatever you have going on. Some of you guys could literally be doing like home improvement. You could just be focused on your stability, or you're trying to get leveled up in some way, reach some kind of personal milestone, perhaps. It's been slow and steady. I do think you guys are trying to have more fun. What's next for my group number 2s in love? What's next for them in love? Thank you, Spirit. You guys could be focused on your looks. Look at, for those of you that this is a specific person, you guys might end up like hooking up with them or having some kind of flirty exchange with them. I do feel you guys are connecting with people and you're having more fun. So for a lot of you, you could be dating. Yeah. When I said I wasn't sure if it's dating, and now it's like, okay, yeah, that 2 of Cups, it could definitely be dating. You guys are bringing an ending to something and walking away from an old situation or an old way of being or whatever past cycle that was. And you're trying to bring more fulfillment into your life. You guys are starting a new era. You're starting something new. For some of you, you're leveling up a current connection, and that's what's changing. We're walking away from the past, and we're changing. It's interesting because this energy feels like this is fresh. Maybe this is what comes after your period of reflection, or now you're ready. Now you're ready for a new beginning. I feel like that's what you guys are doing. You're like preparing yourselves. Why the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? And why the King of Wands? So there's still a little bit of triggering because it's like you guys are out there exploring and you're having fun, and then you kind of get triggered, and then you don't really, you're maybe realizing you're not ready to like make plans and move forward, or you're just kind of taking it one day at a time. There's also realizations here, and there's triggering where you realize where there's still kind of work for you to do, where you're still hanging on to something from the past, or where you're still kind of very closed off. It's almost like there's you're almost like, oh yeah, like I do still need to work on that, because you're being triggered by this King of Wands, whether it's a specific person or a specific type. It's like it's getting you in your feels. Now, if it's not you getting in your feels, then you're dealing with a King of Wands, someone that's super charming, super exciting. They might be a little younger than you, doesn't have to be. Someone who brings a lot of fun into your life, but maybe you're realizing that they have a lot of work to put in, or this relationship or this connection takes a lot of effort, and someone is very closed off. Someone could be very stingy with their time or their energy, or again, maybe they're just focused on their money, and we talked about that earlier. I think that was this group, right? But anyway, besides that, there is a little bit of regret and a little bit of triggering, and you're like, what do I do? What's best for me? And you're like, I don't know what's best for me. Am I done with this? I don't know. So you guys are just feeling it out. You're trying, you're trying to do good and to choose what's best for yourself, and I don't think that this King of Wands makes it very easy, though, because damn, they smell good and they look good and they taste good. So if some of you are looking for a reconciliation or something like that, if it's someone you already know, I do feel like eventually that might happen if you're still open to it, and if that's a possibility. That's not for everyone, but for those of you. But yeah, you're not done yet with love, my little group twos, my little group two babies. Okay, so that's what I see for you guys. It feels like now is not the time, but it feels like that's what's to come. I definitely feel like you guys are going hermit mode for a little bit longer. All right, my group number twos. Let's get you some oracle cards, and then we will do some initials. I was just looking around to see what I had on my table. Messages for my group number twos, please. Thank you, Spirit. Reflection, space, love, and confidence. So that's what you guys are doing right now. You're being very reflective and taking your time, taking your space, building up your confidence. You guys could be focused on your looks, your aesthetics, your body, your eating better, whatever that is, right? Self-love as well. And then we have intuition. So that Two of Cups kept coming up. Some of you are already connected to a soulmate. So that could be why things are feeling a little intense at times when it comes to how you're receiving or feeling this person, especially that Five of Cups popping up. It's like something is triggering you, right? I do feel like there is progress and growth personally for you, like your own development. Now, what comes with that when it comes to your love life or this specific person, it does feel like there's still going to be some interactions, but there's still some work that needs to be done in order to come together, make things work, or for you to get what it is that you need out of that situation. And I think that you're figuring that out, my group number twos. All right, we have WM. That makes me think of women. We have FX. Maybe someone's watching American Horror Story. What else is on FX? They have a lot of stuff. Pose is on there, right? I love Pose. All right, we have QL. Oh, QT. Someone's cute. Duh. You watch my channel. Of course you're cute. We have DL on the download. No one knows. What? We have MK, MKB, and G. Marketing. Not the marketing bag. Someone's working on their marketing bag. All right. It's a sign. You guys, you're marketing if you're selling something. All right. My group number twos. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into what's next for you in love, my group number threes. I did say this in the intro, but I will say it again. We're asking the question, what's next for you in love? So there may or may not be a relationship attached to this reading. We'll just wait and see. We could be talking about a healing period for you. That's not to say, that you're not going to have a relationship. That just literally means what's next for you. So I just want to clear that up so, we know how to manage our expectations. The other thing is too, if the message is confusing or triggering you, if it just doesn't sound like it's, fitting to your story, don't try to make it fit. Those are just indicators that it's probably not your story. So that's okay. Feel free to pick another group or another reading or another reader. It's totally up to you. My group number threes. Let's get to it, my babies. Let's see. You know what? We are going to begin by checking in on what's currently going on with you in your love life. That'll help you connect to this group and identify if there is indeed a message waiting for you here. So you should be able to identify your own energy at this first part of the reading, and then we'll move into what's next for you in love. All right, let's get to it. My group number threes. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number threes. My group number threes, please, Spirit. What is currently going on in their love life? What is their love situation? I don't know why I felt like saying love situation, not a situation. What is going on with my group number threes? My group number threes, please, Spirit. What's going on with their love situation? What's going on in their love life? Thank you, Spirit. What's currently going on in their love life? How would they know that this group is for them? Messages for my group number threes. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. What's going on in their love life? How would they know this is for them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. What's going on in their love life? We have the Four of Cups. You guys are bored. You're bored. I hate it all. I hate them all. I'm over them all. That's what I'm hearing. All those things, right? Someone here is bored. We have the Two of Wands. Bored and wondering what to do about it. Eight of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. So you guys could find yourselves thinking about someone that maybe you're trying to disconnect from. This is someone that you miss, someone that you haven't fully walked away from, and you're just wondering what's next or what's the next move. I definitely don't think that right now you're getting what you want out of this situation. Someone here could be avoiding or rejecting, or I'm just kind of over it, is what I'm feeling. This is something that I think is already known, or with that moon in reverse, it's been revealed. And it feels like you're trying to break some kind of attachment or cycle here when it comes to this person or when it comes to love or relationships in general. For a lot of you, I kind of feel like this is a specific person, but take it how it resonates. Why the Two of Wands, please? What's next for them in love? It's like nothing's really happening. What's currently going on, please? What's currently going on with my group number threes? What's currently going on in their love life? You guys could just be focused on your home or your work, your family, your money. That could be keeping you kind of occupied. That could also be a little bit of boredom and monotonies going on. And you're like, I want some excitement. What does that look like? What's next? Maybe you're thinking of next time you're going to have a good time or reconnect with someone, or what's to come. But again, all these thoughts are kind of stemming from there's not much going on right now. Why the Six of Cups, please? Messages for my group number threes. What's currently going on in their love life? So for some of you, there could be someone here that isn't making a move, or maybe you guys aren't talking, but there is definitely a feeling of thinking or reminiscing. This could be a soulmate or someone that you feel a strong bond to, someone from your past. This is someone that you already know, for those of you that it's talking about a specific person, of course. It doesn't necessarily mean you have history with them, but it does feel like there's some kind of memories here that you're thinking back on. And it's almost like it's all love, no drama is what I'm getting. So it almost makes me feel that some of you might be kind of romanticizing a little bit, or just kind of feeling very warm and fuzzy towards this person. King of Cups, King of Cups, King of Cups, King of Coins. I was getting thrown off by the coin, Pentacle. Lots of emotion here as well, but there's also like a sense of viewing this from a mature standpoint. meaning I think you're not trying to push or do anything kind of like you're just thinking, and it doesn't feel like there's stress attached to it. There we go. I was trying to figure out how to voice that. All right, let's see why this Eight of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles. Someone here can't walk away, or there's an opportunity here that can't happen because someone can't walk away from some type of, whether their home or their responsibility, something that they've invested into for a long time. There's something here that it's like we can't go for because there's a focus on something bigger, that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like you understand this, or you know this, like something can't happen right now, or you have full understanding of why things are the way they are. I definitely am not getting that there's like confusion on your part when it comes to why things are the way they are right now in your love life. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s. What else, please? What's going on in their love life? How will they know this is their reading? What's going on in their love life? We have Page of Cups. Some of you guys could be single parents or focused on your kids. Some of you guys could have a crush. Someone that you're hiding. Someone could have a secret crush on you. There definitely feels like there's a crush here coming through. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have earth signs strongly coming through. We have all the signs. You know who's not showing up? Oh, I shouldn't even call them, huh? Them Leos. They haven't showed up in today's readings. Yeah, I feel like someone here is either hiding feelings for that King of Swords, or that King of Swords is hiding feelings for you. Someone has a secret crush. And whoever this is, you're on a break from them. Hermit, Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're on a break. Listen, what in the bunch of storylines coming together? We had almost all the kings showing up to the party, except the King of Wands. Where's that fucker at, huh? Listen, they're hot, but y'all know who you're dealing with when you deal with one of those. Lord save us all. Listen, let's see what's next for you, my group number 3s. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number 3s in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for my group number 3s in love? What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number 3s in love, please? What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number 3s in love? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s. What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number 3s in love? What's next for them in love? What's next for my group number 3s in love? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for them in love? All right, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. So there's holding back here. But it's almost like there's tension or there's conflict in this holding back, because it's like there's nothing like being invested into either your love life or this situation. You're trying to remain single and independent. You know, I think you have that 501, I think you have like options, or you have people that are interested in you, but I don't think you're giving them much mind or attention. You're focused on your work. You're focused on your money. That's been a reoccurring theme, all 3 of the groups. Maybe some of you have been watching all 3, but there is a big collective energy of focused on our financial situation for a lot of you. All right, why the Five of Wands? Messages for my group number 3s. What's next in their love life? Why the 5? Yeah, you guys have options. Some of you guys have a choice. Maybe that's why all those kings were showing up. Some of you guys have a choice between a King of Cups and a King of Swords, a water sign or an air sign, or someone that presents more emotionally. And even if it's not like emotional, this is someone that really has an understanding of like feelings. Like if you talk to them, maybe they don't open up as easy, but they're very understanding and they can like see where you're coming from. And then the King of Swords is going to be someone that's more in their head. They're more logical, more practical, someone who's like a good talker, very analytical, maybe air sign. I think I already said that, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So that could be the choice that you have here for some of you. But I feel like you guys are holding back. You're kind of, you're not wanting to kind of go there or do that. Yeah, you're putting a stop sign to this. You're not really either paying attention to that or giving it much thought. You're weighing your options. It's interesting because you guys are 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. So it's like you're single, but you're also either not wanting it to be, or you're dealing with a financial situation that's taking your attention away from your love life. And that could, and this could also be you guys are working really hard, by the way. Like, side note on the money and the career messages that have been seeping through in the love reading. That means we need to do one soon, by the way. I feel like you guys are working really hard. Yeah, and then we have the Emperor. Some of you guys could be like elevating. Yeah, increasing your promotion or something like that. So when it comes to your love life, now others of you, this Emperor could be a person that's stepping in and putting in the work and the effort and is like determined. But this 10 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles, I don't know, guys. I don't know what you guys are up to. Maybe you guys are having to step into your masculine and put work first. It's really hard for me to connect this to love because I don't feel like it's centered in love. I feel like this might be affecting your love life, which is another way of looking at this reading to some degree, right? Because I definitely feel like you guys are having to boss up. Why the 4 of Swords in reverse? And then here it is. Now, back to this person putting in the effort, there could be a coming back together. And maybe all of this avoidance and this stop sign, it's not coming from you, or maybe this is what you're waiting for someone to put in the effort. But it feels like something around this energy is looming, so you would know what that means. Maybe someone has to make time because of their work. Maybe that's what all this boss energy is coming through. What else, please? What's next for my group number 3s? Why did I almost call you guys group number 4s? I'm so done with myself. Group number 3s. What's next? You're going to repeat some kind of cycle. For some of you, you might repeat some kind of cycle. You're going to get together with this person. It's going to be good while it's there, but then it kind of leaves you in some kind of repetitive state where maybe this person's other priorities take over and you understand. You're like, I understand. I know I can't see you for long or have you for long, or this can't be more than what it is for now. And I'm not telling you you're settling at all. I'm just telling you, if this sounds familiar, it seems like you're going to have another encounter or another thing, another similar experience that might loop around. And it's up to you. It's free will, of course, if you want to accept it or not. Maybe it's hard for someone to make time or to be free because of work. Again, there's a heavy influence here on that. Let me see anything else. All right, let's continue. So we have Cancer and Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see. Water signs, earth signs. I don't know. It feels like someone wants to come reunite with you or connect with you. And I don't know if you're so convinced. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s. What's next for them in love, please? What's next for my group number 3s in love? What's next for them in love? What else can we know? Messages for my group number 3s, please. What's next for them in love? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s. What's next for them in love? What's next for them in love? Thank you, Spirit. We have the World in reverse. There does feel like there's a coming back around. Like things aren't done yet, or there's something here, but it doesn't feel like it can stick around for the long term yet. It feels like We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Devil. What's next for my group number 3s in love, please? Yeah, so if you guys have an encounter or if you have a reconciliation or a meeting up or something, it feels like it's casual. Maybe this is just a hookup, with not with, I mean, for some of you, it could be with someone you're not connected with, but for a lot of you, this feels like it's in a person that's already in your energy. So when I say it's just a hookup, I mean, maybe there's a wanting this to be more eventually, but if that's the case, this feels like it's just going to repeat something that, like, whatever has already happened in the past, because it does feel like this is like sexual, it feels very physical or very lusty. And this King of Swords is coming back up. They may not even like really open up, or they may not even be like expressing their emotions or their intentions. It's all like physical based. This person, someone here is also like a little obsessive. They think about you a lot. One of your options, the King of Swords option, it feels they're very attracted and drawn to you, but it feels like it's on a very physical level. Why the World in reverse? Messages for my group number 3s. What's next for them in love? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Someone here wants to like make things right with you or release some of this tension. If it's like sexual tension that's been building, I could see why. That Devil and that Page of Wands, it's very lusty. That Aquarius is coming through. This feels like it's going into 18 plus. Someone here. Yeah, my throat's closing up. So there's something going on with the throat. Let's just say that. My group number 3s. Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right, we're the Devil. Someone's coming in to want to like work with you, or I don't know, do something with you. Someone here definitely has you in their sight. I don't know. I don't think you see this coming. And if you do, I don't think you see it like at like maybe you're expecting it or there's anticipation or eventually, but when it actually happens, I don't think that's when you expect it to. That High Priestess in reverse, I normally don't get this, but it's almost like, oh shit, like it was revealed. I see it. I wasn't expecting that. There's something here that's about to kind of shift your perspective, or someone here is kind of viewing things differently. Someone here is also like giving or like getting head. I have to say it. Um, I like how I get all serious about it. Who am I? I'm like, who's listening that I feel like I have to get serious? Why the Page of Wands? I don't want to be serious, guys. What the fuck? What in the I need you right now, I need you more than ever is happening? What song is that, by the way? This King of Swords wants to come in and repeat something with you like you guys did last time. They're like thinking back, or I don't know, it's been a wait. Maybe it's been a little while. They've been waiting for this. The choice is yours, friends, 100%. But it does feel like something's going to come to try to seduce you for sure. Why the Ten of Swords with the Page of Wands? Someone can't, it's like their desire. It's almost like we can't say no. Yeah, it's this person, you guys. Because it's been so long. So it's been a long time for this person and they want you. Listen, that could even be you too. Well, time to get ready. Stay ready. You don't have to get ready, right? But I do see some kind of an opportunity to connect. We'll leave it at that. But it feels touch and go. Like it doesn't, it almost feels like there's some uncertainty or there's something here it's been a while and maybe you're even unsure. Maybe you feel like you have a hard time trusting yourself when it comes to this person. You guys could have work in common, or there's something here, that Three of Pentacles. Why the Three of Pentacles with the Devil? Yeah. It's almost like there's no feelings shown. It's all passion. Oh, because someone here could have been acting immature. This person doesn't know how to show their feelings, so they show it to you in other ways. And in one of them, it's how they physically connect with you. Listen, that wand and the Ace of Cups. Well, you guys have some kind of action coming your way. We'll just leave it at that. It's going to be different for everybody. For some of you, it's going to be dating. For others of you, it's a reconciliation with this person. You know, you guys picking, making your choice. Either way, though, this King of Wands and not this King. Why the fuck do I want the King of Wands here? No, I do not. I'm sorry, my group number threes. Let's stick with what you got. The King of Coins and the King of Swords. A bitch wants to be seduced. If we're gonna have the Ace of Wands, might as well go all the way. And the Devil, might as well go all the way. But nah, he ain't here. So let's talk about the ones that are here. Again, this could be one person, or this could be a choice between two. And if it's one person, it's like your choice is like, do you even want to go back to this person or entertain this person? For some of you, it's not go back, but it does feel like there's some kind of connection already there because there's some kind of repeating thing that wants to come back around. Yeah, for others of you, it could just be two people. This feels, someone could be a business owner or a parent, gets, really analytical in their head. They could deny themselves a lot of like what they want in their life and like kind of blame their priorities or like I've been working a lot or, I need to do this or that. That could be part of the excuse of why they're kind of away a lot. I mean, I'm not meaning to call it an excuse because granted that's valid and we're adults living in 2024, which if you can survive off of one job, you're kind of lucky. Some people can't, or some people have jobs that are very demanding. So only you'll know, but that's what I feel is coming up next for you, my group number threes. All right, let's get you some oracle cards and some initials before we send you on your way to fantasize about that Page of Wands and that Devil and the Ace of Wands that's coming towards you. All right. Listen, what do we got? We have determination. We have death and determination. So there was some kind of ending or some kind of chapter that needed to close in order to have growth. Like something had to change. We have rejection and anger. Someone here could have been rejected, and this in turn caused them to be more determined. Someone fears rejection as well. We have determination, sweetness, flow, and magic. This is you, and this is what you're attracting to you by being in that energy. I feel like this is the other person's energy. But maybe also you're saying no to things as well. I wasn't picking up anger on your part, but only you guys will know. I'm sure that, I'm not saying you've never been angry before, but I mean in your reading, but that's for some of you. This is what's attracting these people to you. It's your sweetness, the way you go with the flow, the way that you kind of are a surrender and just like make shit happen in your life with that magic card. And you're very determined. This person's also, it feels like whoever's coming towards you, they're also very determined, but their determination's being driven by that Ace of Wands. So my group number threes. Oh, wait, shit. Let's get some initials for you guys. Sorry, guys. By the end of group three, her little eyeballs are crossing. All right, we have oh no, we have Bill. Not I almost said Kill Bill. Not Bill. That reminds me of Beale from I don't know if anyone watched True Blood, but how Sookie used to say Bill. I used to love that. And Beale. Maybe someone's Southern. Maybe someone's a Southern Belle. All right, we have a PG. Keep it PG. I don't know. It didn't feel PG, but y'all do you. We have BF, boyfriend. Someone's boyfriend, Bill. We have K and K. Someone could say K a lot. We have Z, X. This makes me think of the end of the alphabet, which makes me think last hour, maybe late hour, or took a while. And then we have Q. We have WW, which makes me think of online. Maybe someone has an online business. Let's see, what else? Let's see, Gil. Is that a name that's still used? Pill? Will? And we'll leave it at that. My group number threes, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys.